finish, Ella. Finish.
And look what it means to Hull City supporters.
Possibly the most dramatic 15 minutes in the history of football's East Coast outpost. Hull is back on the map.
Elevation to the elite league in English football couldn't come at a better time. The city of Hull is competing for the City of Culture title.
I'm not asking for much this year, but I don't think winning a few football matches is beyond us.
The city can boast innovative theatre, downtown regeneration, a rugby league team in a Wembley final. Nothing attracts the spotlight like a Premier League football team.
Brilliant news, come at a very good time. It's a big advert for the city, a lot of people will be coming to visit, and we've got a lot to show.
3 years after losing their Premier League status, Steve Bruce has guided them back to the promised land ahead of schedule.
The last game of the season was there for everybody to see, and what happened. And then the reality sets in about half an hour later to think, well, now what have you done? You've opened up a can of worms.
And there's been no summer rest for the manager, who's been on a heavy recruitment drive. This week, Tom Huddleston and Jake Livermore join the likes of Curtis Davis.
The gaffer knows what he wants, and he's managed to get all the players in reasonably early in the window. I guess obviously there's sometimes them lastminute.coms that go through.
We're delighted over the last couple of days with the business we've done in terms of the two Tottenham boys, because a year ago I don't think that would be possible. Mainly we're brought in as right the way through the spine of the team, really. We've brought in a couple of goalkeepers at the back. We've brought in Curtis Davis and Figueroa from Wigan up front. We've managed to get Danny Graham on loan and Yannick Sagbo from Evian.
It's been a 12-month storyline that even the local theatrical production can't match for dramatic effect.
But just people's self-esteem, You see a lot of young kids wearing City shirts now. When I was growing up, there were Liverpool shirts, United shirts.
But by the way, what year was that?
This is a 1995 vintage Hull City away shirt.
It's a new generation that wears the black and amber, and there's a push to raise the profile nationally and globally. Hence the owner's revelation of a name change.
We got all sorts of reaction to it on the Friday, on the day it broke. It's made international headlines. It's not something we normally associate with football clubs to see an animal, sort of landed onto the back of the name.
The amount of money he puts in, if we all want to play in pink, we'll play in pink. It's quite simple. And without him, he might be changing the badge. There'll be no club which is more important than any badge, I assure you.
Some may be taking this Tigers thing a bit too far. But the local feeling is that Hull and the city is better prepared for promotion to the big time than 5 years ago.
For visiting away fans, this is the old fruit market, described by the local council as an area of vibrant cultural regeneration. And of course they do have somewhere for Roman Abramovich to moor his yacht in the reverse fixture with Chelsea.
It's a city with a double focus on the Premier League and City of Culture status.
We've got to beat Dundee, Swansea and Leicester.
It's better than beating Man United, Chelsea and Liverpool, isn't it? Easy. So there's still so much to be done in the city of Hull, with the football club at the forefront if they are to beat their cultural competitors.